Hey there, folks. Now, I'm an atheist, but I just want to share with the world how much joy it brings me that we have a new pope, and he's Leo XIV, and he's super liberal, and so he has already given the world an enormous gift in making right-wing Americans lose their frickin' mind. Oh God, no, a Marxist Pope, they're saying. Just because the guy actually, cares about the poor and wants social reform and rails against the American healthcare system, like Jesus would do. That's the real nub here. That's why they can't stand the idea of this kind of pope. It's because they know deep down that they are terrible Christians. In fact, in the original meaning of the term, they are antichrists. Because way back, before there was this idea of the Antichrist, an antichrist was simply someone who taught the opposite of what Jesus taught, and that pretty much describes the American right. There isn't a single thing that Jesus taught that they haven't shit upon. Because the rich people who own them, because, Fox News isn't exactly owned by the people, the rich people who own them have told them that black is white, up is down, love is hate, peace is war, all kinds of stuff that diametrically opposes everything Jesus taught. I mean, blessed are the poor? No. Thanks to Fox News, the poor hate the poor. Anyhow. Yes, so Leo XIV is making these people super freaked out and angry, and I am loving every goddamn second of it. I was worried that after Francis, there'd be a return to form, and we'd have a more conservative, backlash-oriented pope. But no, they went in the opposite direction. We have Cardinal Provost rising to being Leo XIV, and he is going to just keep on reforming things. I don't know why the American conservatives care anyway, because they stopped listening to that guy generations ago. I had the shock of a lifetime once when, way back in the 90s, when I used to hang out on IRC, think of it as primitive Discord, when I used to hang out on IRC and argue politics with American libertarian types, I got the shock of a lifetime when I asked them something about the Pope, and one of them said, "Oh, we stopped listening to that communist bastard ages ago." And that was John Paul II. Like, these are people who consider themselves to be Catholic, and yet they disregard the Pope. I don't know how that works. I mean, you're Protestants, okay? You're not Catholics anymore. I'm surprised they don't elect their own anti-pope. So yeah, who knows? Maybe this will cause American Catholics to finally realize that they're not Catholics, they're not even Christians, and they'll just finally be true to themselves and say, no, my true God is Mammon, and I am now a Satanist. I think the world would be a fresher and more honest place if these people would just admit they hate Jesus. They hate everything he stands for. If Jesus was to come back today, they'd kill him. But anyway, I guess that's enough of my rambling for now. I just wanted to get that off my chest. I'm really glad, gleeful in fact, that American right-wingers are losing their mind over the new pope. Oh, that feels I guess that's all for me for today, folks. I will talk to you nice people again tomorrow. Bye-bye.